we're starting a man for today, or MAN, whatever you would call it. Seriously, guys, this is one of the best trucking games for anybody who owns a console and you've been anything like me and you're like, I really want to own American Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator. If that is you and you are in a position where maybe you went out and got yourself a steering wheel because you might play Gran Turismo, or you had a long future look of getting American Truck Simulator with the whole PC bundle, well, save your money. All you gotta get is make sure you got a PlayStation 5, a decent TV, a steering wheel, because in my opinion, this game really enhances itself with the steering wheel. The control pad, meh, just like any racing or driving game, it's average. It's a control pad. But to get the full effect, you need a steering wheel. If you get yourself a PlayStation 5, a steering wheel of almost any type, I'm using the G29, and you buy this game here, Trucks and Logistics Simulator, trust me, you will not even think twice about buying American Truck Simulator because you won't need it. You'll feel as if you won't need it because this game is actually that good. If all you're looking for is the driving experience, which is basically all American Truck Simulator is, the open road, which is basically all American Truck Simulator is, and meeting up with people online and doing massive convoys, this game has it all and more. What's the more? Where you can load your own vehicles for a start. I won't show you here right now, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. If you've got sand, you use a dumper truck, you fill up the back of your truck before you have to pull away. If you've got boxes, you load up the boxes using a forklift truck into the back of your van, truck, flatbed, wherever it is you're driving, because of which they have all of them available. This really is the best game for what it is on console right now. I don't think there's anything better out there. Which surprises me how quiet this game was. I only came across it very randomly when going through the store. It was just very random. But my God, I'm glad I found this randomly. Because it's a very, very good game for what it is. Again, if you're looking to buy American Truck Simulator and you just can't afford the frame that it takes to be able to get American Truck Simulator, i.e. a good running PC, gaming PC, and all of what comes with that. If you already have a PlayStation or an Xbox, I would suggest buying this game because it does it all. It definitely does it all. Now, the only reason why we're starting off here is because this is where I finished last night. I was in I think it was a 7-man convoy yesterday, which was very nice. And this was our last drop. Trust me, guys, for anyone who likes simulator games and you want something that gives you the open road and a driving experience, Trucks and Logistics. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could go through the whole ordeal of loading this thing up. Let's give you one example real quick. You'll see in a second. So you can load your goods. Well, I won't be doing that right now. This was just an example to show you. This is with every load that you're carrying. Wherever it is, you can load it yourself. But I tend to skip it because ain't no one got time for all that all the time. Basically, in this game, not only do you play as the delivery driver, but you can also play a role as the yardsman as well. Forklift driver, dumper truck driver, etc. Another little tip as well. If I'm, so for example, right now I'm doing a load, but I'm doing it by myself. If you're doing a load by yourself, this is for when you're playing online. If you're doing a load by yourself and you want it to feel more uh, realistic traffic wise, then turn your traffic right the way up. That way there'll be cars all over the place and it makes it a bit more challenging. However, if you are rolling in a convoy, I would suggest you turn the traffic density right the way down because you don't know what setting other drivers have. Some people might have some traffic, some people might have no traffic, but they're not going to see the cars that you do. So the best thing to do if you are in a big convoy, turn the traffic density right the way down for multiplayer. That way there are no mishaps where you might have to stop but somebody else doesn't. one thing they need to fix about this engine, the computer doesn't stop. They see you coming, they it still keeps going 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, it doesn't matter. Like they really have to see you in the middle of the road before the computer stops. That's one thing I would say they need to sort out. Like this, it's always very important to keep checking your map just to make sure that there's no other online drivers coming around the corner, because some of them, as you can imagine, tend to drive a bit crazy. But that guy we just passed was driving quite well, actually. Gave us right away. So just keep that in mind. Always keep an eye on the map to make sure there's nobody coming. That way you can act accordingly. as an example. See, so now if I had traffic density turned all the way down, I wouldn't have all these cars in front of me. He might have something in front of him. I don't know. What I do know is we're not going to be staying behind him. So now I've got to try and make the move around. Let's go.